Hey guys, what's up? It's Alexa Rose. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. I'm here today to kind of do this everyday natural glam with you guys. This is a super neutral look. I love it, just to kind of go really anywhere. So if you're interested in finding out how I achieve this glam, then keep watching. I'm gonna jump right into the tutorial. Apologies if you hear my air conditioner in the background. It's hot AF outside. So I've already washed my face and moisturized and everything. I'm going to go ahead and prime before I put any foundation or anything on my face. So I am priming today with the Too Faced Hangover Setting Spray. I use this as a primer as well. I think it's, you know, very hydrating for the skin, and I like the way it makes my foundation line. So I'm just gonna real quick go ahead and take a second to let that dry off, and you can see how moisturizing it is, because immediately, even though my face is still wet, it starts to glow. And I don't know, I love anything that smells like coconut, so it has a very tropical vibe to it. I'm just gonna push my hair back out of my face, so excuse me if I look like a bald man. I'm gonna start with my eyebrows, and I'm just gonna spoolie them. You can see I have a little bit of a breakout going on, so don't mind me. I'm gonna go in and I'm doing this in my camera's viewfinder, by the way. So what I do is line along the shape of my brow. Color inside the lines. Don't like have brows up to here unless you're into that. Do you, boo-boo? And I didn't even mention, my apologies, this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer. One brow down. And you're finished, that's it, that's the look. Just kidding. Okay, so to conceal around my brows, I'm gonna go in with the NARS Creamy Pot Concealer. And I really love this for brows, not so much for under eye because it will crease. And I'm just using a regular concealer brush. This is from Sigma. It is an F70. Okay, just take your finger and blend that out. Then you're gonna come back in with the spoolie just to soften the line a little bit in with the concealer. So as you can see, I have some darker areas next to my nose and right in between in the inner corner of my eye. So I like to take some concealer and just dab it in there. It's a look. Gonna blend it out. And I'm just gonna prime my eyelid by dabbing some Too Faced Shadow Insurance on my lid. So for kind of a natural everyday look, I'm gonna go in with the Tartelette palette, which has very like neutral and easygoing tones. So I'm gonna start with this shade right up here. It's called Free Spirit. And for that, I'm using a flat shadow brush, and it's a Sigma E60. So I'm just going to start tapping this onto my eyelid. So next I'm going to go in with Force of Nature, which is the shade next to our original shade. And I'm just going to bring that into my crease. This is going to be our transition shade, and we're going to bring this further up the brow bone. Okay, so now that you've lightly blended your transition shade all the way up, you're gonna go in with the shade below that, which is Natural Beauty, and bring that along your crease as well. So this is just slightly darker and defines the crease a little bit more. I like to blend this up into the transition shade as well. Just making sure it's all blended out. And I'm using the same brush for this shade just because I feel like it gives it a better transition. That color is lighter than it, and it just helps I don't know. I'm not a professional, guys. I'm just showing you how I do my face. And you're gonna go in and grab the shade right next to it, Best Friend, which is kind of like a light plum shade. And really focus this on your outer third corner of your eye. You're gonna go in with Wander, which is the bottom shade in the second round. And just lightly bring that over your eyelid. This is like a warm taupey brown. I'm gonna take an overall blending brush, and this is the E40 by Sigma. And just very gently make sure everything is blended out. Now that our shadow's all blended out, I'm gonna move on to foundation. I am using the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation today. I'm gonna shake it up, make sure that the formula is all good to go. So I actually broke this. And when I say I broke it, I mean like I broke it. And ta-da! So I'm just gonna pour the foundation out onto my hand. So I'm gonna take about this much foundation and take my beauty blender and just dab it in that and start lightly dabbing it along my face. And you can see this redness that I have on my cheeks. It was up in polyester, so that's why. Okay, so now that we have our foundation in place, I'm gonna go in with the NARS Creamy Concealer. This is also in the shade Custard, and this is the liquid formula of that pot that I used earlier. I love this stuff. This is my holy grail, and I like to especially use this to just pop under my eye. Okay, so next I'm gonna bake under my eyes, and I'm gonna use the Huda Beauty. Is it Huda? Huda? Huda hell knows. I'm gonna tap some out into the lid and continue using the same sponge and take the pointier end and just start laying that underneath of my eye. I love this powder so much. It's so good. I just very recently got it, and it is one of my new favorites. Has a very floral smell. It smells just like the foundation, which is my all-time favorite, but it's too tan for me right now, so my time is coming. And don't be afraid to really pack this on, because you're just going to swipe it away. And then I'll also bring this along the bridge of my nose, just because this area has a tendency to get shiny for me, and all my T-zone, like my forehead. After setting my under eye area and my T-zone, I'm going to go in with a matte bronzer to contour, and I'm using the Too Faced Chocolate Solio Bronzer. And this is a matte kind of cool tone. It's warmer than Hula, so I do like it, and it smells just like chocolate. And so I'm going to take an angled contour brush, technically I guess it's a blush brush, and bring this right along the hollows of my cheekbones. And if you can't find the hollows of your cheekbones, just tissue face it. Disclaimer, I say this is like everyday natural glam, but like most of the time I look like I did in the beginning of the video. So after you contour your cheeks, you're gonna go right back in with the Huda powder, and you're just going to follow the line of your contour. While the setting powder is doing its thing and setting, I'm gonna grab this dark brown shade called Multitasker. And I'm just gonna very lightly follow my lash line. So now that the powder has had time to sit, we're going to start sweeping it away. So now that your contour and your powders are blended out, you're gonna go in with a blush. I'm gonna use the shade, I think it's Miami. This little peachy shade, it's called Miami from Anastasia Trio, and the trio is actually called Peachy Love. I got it at TJ Maxx for like $12, and I know that this is like $25, I think, through Sephora. So you're just gonna tap it out, blow it off, whatever you wanna do. I don't like to blow it off because it creates bacteria, but I mean, I just did it, so. Whoops, pop this onto the apples of your cheeks and blending it into your contour. Now that your face is all set with your powder, your blush, everything like that, I'm gonna go back in with the Too Faced Hangover Spray. Don't be afraid if your face looks like wet when it dries. It'll be nice and matte. This is almost dry. I'm gonna go in with my eyelash curler and just so lately for mascara, I've been loving the Milk Kush mascara. Pop on some mascara. I love to do my lower lashes because I feel like it opens up your eye. So now I'm gonna go ahead and just pop on some lashes. And my only request of you guys is to never ask me to do a false lash tutorial because I'm actually genuinely awful at putting them on. So I'm just going in and dipping this into the Amrezi Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. This is one of my favorites. Before I go in to do my lips, I'm just going to set my eyebrows into place. And this is the Hourglass brow gel. I believe it's in soft brown. And we're gonna go in and do lips. So I really love Kylie Cosmetics for her lip product. I'm gonna go in with the lip liner Kylie, which is a very good nude. I'm gonna go in with Commando. I'm gonna go do my hair really quick and I will be right back. Alright guys, and this is the finished look. I love this as a very like go-to glam. Like, it's pretty neutral. You can wear it with almost everything. So if you guys like the video, be sure to let me know. Like and subscribe down below. If you have any comments or suggestions, please let me know. I will put links to my Instagram, and if you're interested in how I achieve these kind of loose voluminous curls, I will link it down below when I post it. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you guys next time.